Hi, my name is Susana Aguirre. Today is Sunday, September 16, 2018. Today we're going to go ahead and cover bacterial morphology and staining techniques. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with this exercise. This is exercise 1 of bacterial morphology and staining technique. So our first direction was to go ahead and write one direct M, and that is just do a little dime circle on one side. It's the opposite side with permanent marker. The 1M direct, the number 1 indicates that this is going to be our first slide. Direct indicates that the procedure will involve a direct stain, and M indicates that the sample will be taken from the mouth. So now that we have drawn that, we're going to go ahead and grab our swab here. And it says here, vigorously scrape the inside of your teeth and your gum. So we're going to go ahead and do both of that now. All right, so as directed, we're going to vigorously rub both the tooth and the gums. So we're just going to go in between both. All right, now that we have went ahead and grabbed the sample from the tooth and the gum with this sterile swab, we're going to go ahead and use the side that's labeled. So this is the front side, and we're just going to go ahead and act like we're drawing a circle to apply that smear on there. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and allow it to dry just a little bit. So we'll give it maybe a couple seconds. I don't anticipate it taking too long. Alright, so after we waited, it looks pretty dry already. It says we're going to use heat. So we do have our little tea candle here lighted up. And we're going to go ahead and use this to hold it so I don't burn my fingers. Okay, and it says here we're going to go ahead and pass it over about 5 times, no more than a few seconds each time. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and let the slide cool a little bit, and I'm just going to bring it one more time there. So we'll allow it to cool a little bit. It says allow it to cool for 10 minutes. So we're going to wait the 10 minutes. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use 2 drops of the Crystal Violet Gram Stain number 1. And it says just place directly where the circle is. So we're just going to place 2 drops on here. 1, 2. These drops were bigger than what I thought. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take it over to the sink, and we're just going to rinse it off. And we're actually going to leave this for 60 seconds first. I'll put my timer on. Once my timer is done, I'll take it over and rinse it off with a little bit of tap water, and then we'll continue the next steps to look under the microscope. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move forward with the next slide, and we have labeled it 2 for our second slide, which is for negative, and then we're going to go ahead and it's a negative stain, and M also indicates the specimen is coming from the mouth. So first we already went ahead and cut the Congo. That is one of the red stains that we're going to go ahead and use. We went ahead and opened it already, and now we're going to just place 1 drop on the slide right where it's labeled. So just 1 drop, it says. Perfect. Now it says that we're going to go ahead and gather another swab of both teeth and gum, just a vigorous on both. So we're going to go ahead and do that sample now. And I'm trying to do all sides of the swabs just to make sure that we get every swab, because I don't know what side the swab will touch the red Congo. All right, now that we have our sample, we're gonna go ahead and it says locate. We're just gonna place the swab into the drop of the Congo red stain and agitate the sample to transfer salts from the swab to the stain. So I'm just gonna kind of, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and as in the example, it says we're just gonna slide this across. So we're just kind of bring it this way. All right, and I think I'm not doing it as well as I should. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and leave it here. We're setting it aside to dry completely. Once we come back, we're gonna go ahead, once it's nice and dry, we'll be able to bring it over to our microscope. It's asking us to view it at low, medium, and high magnification. And so once we have determined which one is the best magnification, we'll take the photo and upload it to our assistant laboratory report. And we'll go ahead and give our observation. And that is it for this exercise.